We're switched. Hi everybody. Welcome to the .hack versus English patch stream. This is my first time doing anything like this, so bear with me. I think everything's good to go. I'm going to hand it off to Falions, and he's going to talk about the game a little bit, and then we're going to do some matches.
Hi everyone. This is our little introduction stream for .hack Versus, which we thought we'd do to introduce, where the game comes in terms of chronology of .hack as a series and when it came out in real life. And, I'm the translator of this project, so I thought it would be best to do it. So hit the next slide, please.
Next.
Yeah. So the game we're playing today originally came out in June of 2012, where it was bundled in what was called the Hybrid Pack. So .hack Beyond the World, the first nationally released theatrical version of .hack, came in this unique bundle when released on home video. So basically, the thing of this is when you put it in your PS3 on the XMB, for video you'll find the movie, but under game you'll find .hack Versus. It was developed by CC2 and written by Masayuki Yano, and Yano is one of the most prolific .hack writers, having worked on the series as far back as GU. But he also wrote most of the main scenario of Link, the entirety of .hack Bullet, in addition to the new novelization of the first 4 PS2 games. He's also written a ton of supplementary things that have come out over the years, like GU, Ragtime, and even short stories like .hack Legacy. In essence, what I'm trying to say is if you're at all invested in Season 3 of .hack, it's largely due to the web spun by this guy, this Masayuki Yano, who is, one of the writers most interested in explicating deeper levels of storytelling in this series, even more so than the people who made it, I would say. The game was directed by Nakasha Kene, who is the head of most of Season 3 titles. And if you're interested, you can actually read an interview with him and 2 other major directors of these entries on my website there that was printed originally in .hack Archive 05. But if you go to falions.net and see that link right there, you should be able to read it for yourself. So please check it out if you're interested in that kind of thing. Next slide, please.
Okay.
So I just said the term Season 3, which is something maybe some people are not really familiar with. But at the outset of .hack Link's release, it became kind of impossible to talk about .hack comprehensively without dividing it up into major projects into what CC2 would call seasons. So that's where all R1 stories are Season 1, all R2 stories are Season 2, and I've prepared a kind of crude timeline here of the major Season 3 works. So you would begin by playing .hack Link on the PSP, which was released in 2010, and later translated by fans like myself. I did some of the sub-scenarios. And it takes place in the year 2020. And then you would move on to .hack Quantum, a 3-episode OVA, which came out in 2011 and takes place 2 years after .hack Link. And then would come the film .hack Beyond the World, which came out in 2012 in theaters across Japan. And it's after viewing Beyond the World that you would it would be most appropriate to play Versus, since it takes place a little bit after its events and refers to not only the events of the film, but there's a bit of things like Quantum as well in there, so keep an eye out. And then after Versus, you would move on to .hack Bullet, which was a web novel serialized from shortly after its release, ending officially in 2017. But there was actually a new chapter released in January this year, 2021, if you can believe it. There's still new .hack coming out now, very recently. So to reiterate, even though Bullet takes place between Quantum and Beyond the World, it's ideal to read it after everything, since it engages with series-wide stuff, even beyond what you see on the screen. And that's personally why I like it the most of almost any .hack story, because it rewards a kind of familiarity with the series. So it should be read afterwards. And this is by no means an exhaustive list of Season 3. You can see in the bottom left there are various other titles, such as .hack Sora Beyond the World, which is a manga retelling of the film, and it adds all this extra information and scenes and so on. And then there's .hack Archive 05, which is part of the archive series that they put out. For these are big books full of concept art and stuff like that, but there's also all sorts of different information and lore details that are included in those things. And I've translated the relevant stuff that explains how a lot of the titles you see on the screen and how other .hack stuff in particular, like especially this stuff here, how it all relates together and what's going on behind the scenes that makes it relate together. So it can really enrich your experience once you go back and see all this stuff again. And there's also things like .hack GU Ragtime, which is, although it's a GU story, it came out with Last Recode's Premium Edition. It has some stories that connect to Link and might give you even more insight in how everything in this series is connected in a very cohesive way. And this is by no means exhaustive, like I said. Like, there are plenty of other materials. There's so much stuff that still hasn't been translated. I don't think there's some things like one of the quantum manga and the quantum novelization in particular have not yet been translated. But there are various other things, and you can find most of that stuff on my website there at falions.net/translation.html. So if you can move on to the next slide. So basically, enjoy. That's what the whole point of this is I translated this entire thing so that everyone can enjoy the same story that I know and get the same thing out of it that I do. And so I've included there a couple links. One for the .hack list, which is a exhaustive list of all .hack titles ordered by their Japanese release. So you can see the entire scope of this project and exactly how it was told, and you can also sort by canon, translation, and so on to make your replays of this series even easier. And it features great pixel art by Custat. It's great to look at. It's a fun little thing. And then there's also .hack Translate, which was the longest running translation site, which is still around, run by longtime fan Kaze Trigger, and he's been doing this since long before I was. And you can find there stuff like the Link fan translation, the fan translation of Bullet, a quantum manga, if I'm not mistaken. And he's even moved on to things like Guilty Dragon and New World, so please check him out as well. And you can also join our Versus Discord server, which is right there if you scan the QR code, and there's also should be a link on the Twitter that we have, and probably in the description of this live stream.
Yeah,
and we'll probably
links you need in the descriptions. Anything
yes.
you need that's in video is down there.
Yeah, exactly. So everything is there. And I suppose that's it. So for all the credits you see on the screen, obviously big thanks to ryudogaming, who painstakingly inputted everything I wrote by hand into this game, because you can't copy and paste, because it requires a bit more care than that. So everything in this game has been done by him, and it's something we've been hoping to do for many, many years now. So I'm glad we're finally able to get it off the ground. And special thanks to everyone you see out there, Custat especially for providing so much art and doing, this stream and so on, and Saber for beating the game 1 million times to, make sure there's no bugs and so on, and giving us all sorts of stuff, and all the additional translators I asked to do some volunteer work, because there's 5,000 battle comments in this game that you'll see. And I thought it would be kind of dry if I was doing all 5,000. And finally, Blame It on the Robot there at the end did the Beyond the World logo you saw on that timeline. So big shout out to him for his fun graphic design work. And yeah, so I guess we'll move on to showing the game, right?
Yeah, let me get it switched over and booted up here.
Let me know when you've got it. All right.
All right, we're at the top menu.
Okay, so I know most people know that there is such a thing as a dot hack fighting game with all the characters in 3D, but I don't think many people know that there is a story mode with an actual plot to it. It takes place after the film, and if you log into the game, you can see that it's basically like any other dot hack game. You've got a desktop where at the top of the screen there's a news ticker where you can read headlines, sometimes interesting, sometimes not, as it goes with these games. And you can do things like post on forums, and which are called the Yomoyama records in this game, where all sorts of returning characters will show up. So keep an eye out for that. All sorts of fun things like that. And then on the main page too, there's you get backgrounds and music and so on. You can view models and voice lines and all sorts of things like that. And it's typically like any other dot hack game. Like this is a desktop like you would have. It's an Ultimate OS thing. But the difference is instead of playing the world, you're playing a beta test of Versus the World, which is a fighting game that CC Corp is peddling to you in the year 2025. So you would get through it by fighting various battle points, working your way through the ranks. You can watch Versus rankers and see comments on your videos that are placed in real time.
I froze. Hang on.
Oh, it froze. Great. Well, I'll keep talking. But basically, yeah, you can see comments on your videos. That was by far the hardest part of this patch, was making sure there was thousands and thousands of comments and they all sounded different from each other, which is why I asked so many people to help. And there's a real nice sense of realism, despite what this is, which is basically a bonus to a Blu-ray of a film you got. The biggest and most important thing on this game, besides the plot itself, obviously, is that when you clear the game, you'll unlock an OVA, which I'm sure most people know about because it's the last chronological thing in Dot Hack currently, called Thanatos Report. We have a fully subtitled version of Thanatos Report in the game itself. Again, big thanks to ryudogaming because he had to work with, and I'm not joking, he had to work with Dreamcast compression software to put this video in the game, because that's what CC2 made it with in 2012. So even though the quality of the video is a bit lower than the game itself, it's in there and you can view it exactly when it's meant to be viewed, which is immediately upon clearing this game. And if you don't like the quality of it, if you think it's too low res, or you've got a nice 4K monitor and it doesn't pop, there are plenty of other ways to view it. I would really recommend finding other uploads of it or something like that. I obviously can't tell you where, but I'm sure you could figure it out if you're used to watching anime online. But it exists, so it's in this game, and so you can go from start to finish and include the entire story. You can view it from start to finish. Yeah, I think that's everything about Versus itself that's worth mentioning. So I think we should just move on to the matches.
All right, so I'm gonna fight you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Despite being the translator of this, I'm very bad at it. I did not play it much while I was doing it. I haven't played it much since I'm not good at fighting games. Let me just get set up here myself. To answer Garetius's question in the chat, they are all available from the start on the online mode, but in the story mode, there are some that you would unlock, but they don't take long. You'll probably have all of them within less than an hour.
But you do unlock weapon skins and buffs and stuff by playing the story mode.
Yes, yeah.
And watching your recorded videos.
Yeah, make sure to watch your recorded videos because you'll get power-ups that will greatly help you with the final boss of this game, which is very hard.
I beat him.
Okay.
I've got the room up.
Here. Oh, that's another thing. Bye Bye Blue asks. This isn't being played over Parsec. No, we are playing it on RPCSN, which is like RPCS3's. They have their own homebrew PSN clone. So you can do it like that too. Parsec is just for, if you're far from somebody else and the lag is too much. But we all live near enough to each other that we can do this. The only difference is we don't have ranked matches, so you can't see our scores or anything like that. But otherwise, you can play online with anyone. Okay. So I play Haseo because I know only one combo. And that's the combo that carried me through the whole game, so I could test it after I'd finished doing the patch.
Very good.
This is the combo. Fuck. So when you see Saber go, oh, you're too slow or whatever, and everything slows down, that's because I'm guarding at the exact moment that Tokyo's attack hits. Like that. And then everything, and then Tokyo will do that and ruin my combo.
I don't fucking think so.
I tried.
Round 2, fight! First
Why did I?
I don't know. Why did you do that? You could have fallen out at me.
Very good!
Don't touch me, dude.
上等だぜ。
Round 3, fight!
Yeah, once we told him not to just give up, he tried a little harder, huh?
I'm always trying, but am I always really trying? Oh my god. Good. Bye Bye Blue asks, I'm not completely up to date on lore. I was always confused as to why Tokyo isn't in his in-game outfit. Well, if you played .hack Link and then you play this game after everything else, you might find out why exactly that is. We're doing best out of 3, right?
Yeah. Otherwise,
Okay,
it's going to
alright.
be a very short stream.
All right.
Especially once we get to Saber and they
その
brutalize
面
me.
よく見せやがれ
Round 1, fight!
Okay.
遅え
So depending on your hardware, Haseo's chin might be attached to the floor, which is what it looks like on my screen, but not on the stream.
But we do have a fixed in our FAQ.
Yeah, so if that happens, just check the FAQ or ask us on Discord. Yeah. Oh, come. Oh.
You know, if you like
What
the
is
chin,
the
you can eat
hitbox on that thing?
You're like, no, I won't touch the ground.
That's not true, Alberio.
Yeah,
I love
Alberio.
Alberio.
If you say that again, you will be banned from the chat. MS asks, where will the patch be available after the show? It will be after the show. On my website, falions.net. All my other translation stuff, you'll find it there.
Well, we're not your homies. Bye bye, Bolivia.
Are you sure he's faking?
So what Custat did there is the grab, which every characters have when you press O, and you can't guard it. So watch out.
Yeah, you just have to dodge it or, you know, dash. Okay. No.
Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Yeah, here we go. All right, this is the combo, ladies and gentlemen. You go to X form through that, and then you do this. You go Judgment, and then Haseo just does his thing, and the match is over. You can even keep it going further after that, where he uses a even stronger skill.
Round 3, fight!
Okay. All right. Okay.
遅
There
え
we go. Oh, I'm getting some lag.
Monkey.
遅え
Oh, wow.
Oh shit! I couldn't go next form. Oh crap.
遅え X フォームほらそこほらジャスティスいくぜ
No!
Haseo, here's the continuation of that. Look how much
I
health that takes out.
Hate it.
This is how I beat this game.
よしジャスティスコンボ
Oh! Just over my justice, man.
てやあジャスティス
Ah!
依存コンボくそ
Yeah!
Oh my god. Oh no, no. Oh. Ah, what a pose.
上等だぜ
Okay, alright. This is it.
Fight.
Good start. Good start.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yes.
X フォームそこジャスティス
Oh.
まだ行くぜジャッジメント
All right. Good start.
God.
ジャスティス
Oh.
ジャスティスいいぜ
If anyone's ever having trouble with this game, just play Haseo. You'll
Yeah,
win every time.
basically, or kite.
ジャスティス
Oh.
Yeah.
Fluffy is not
Thor is actually great.
Yeah, once you level her up, she has really interesting mechanics that are based on the film. She's actually probably one of the most complex characters in this game. Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Yep.
Well, I tried my best. And you know what they always say about Haseo? You must become stronger. Okay. Well, that's it for me.
You fought valiantly.
Yeah, I tried my best.
Fonzeworth, are you back? You back?
Yeah, I've been back.
Oh, okay. I've been a little distracted.
That's okay.
Alright, lobby is up for you.
Okay. Well, will I be any more entertaining? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
it'll-
if I get a melee combo off.
It'll be different from playing Haseo, that's for sure.
We go from super fast pace to the oldest man in the room.
The oldest in the room. Oh yes.
It's super slow, unable to jump.
I don't know, how close in age are Ovan and Kite, actually?
What year does Versus take place in?
25.
25, something like that, yeah.
5, so Ovan would be 34?
Oh yeah, he's still the oldest. Kite's 29.
I guess they both kind of qualify for a season discount though. Alright, I'll change it to the,
Yeah, pick your favorite.
show off some stuff you can unlock in story mode.
Let's see what this one?
My cat's being very patient with me.
That's good. Mine are sleeping.
正体を知られては
I wish he was
困る
asleep. So yeah, Oban is the slowest character in terms of movement speed. However, he has an interesting mechanic that hopefully I'll be able to show in
くらえどうした逃げ場はないくらえ
Oh, he's so hard to like reconnect with for combos. He's too heavy.
He's too long. I'm not getting all Christian dodges off today, that's for sure.
Oh.
Very good.
来れ最短
Oh, you got me
コル
already.
ベニク
Let's go.
これが力だ
His disrespect.
俺を超えている
It's true.
It's really it's fun playing story mode, especially when like you don't know that much. Because everyone just runs and like, what's what it's like to have a normal movement speed? What is this?
くらえ
Can't use that. He doesn't let me guard.
Round 2, fight.
I hate that you can spin him up. I hate that discovery so much.
I need to rev it up.
Wind up being over to attack.
Very good.
Right.
さあ乗り越えてみせてくれ
Now he knows how to run.
見せてやる
Why do I always instinctively mark for that? I know it's coming. I always know it's coming.
I do the same thing.
Whoa!
If anyone watching has questions about, you know, story stuff, just put in the chat and because I'm just here the whole time and I've lost, so I've got nothing left.
Yeah, so we've got some commentators here if anyone has questions or anything.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh, peanut calories.
さあ乗り越えてみせてくれ
Just as Custat is resident Tokyo lover, I know Pal. I mean, we've never met before tonight, but I only know Pal through being the resident Ovan lover. So this is really a match for the ages, as you can see.
I think this is like all character passion people fights, really, except for you.
Yeah, because unless like Ryuji Sogabe was in the game himself, not even if his actual character was in the game, that might make it a character I would main.
逃げ場はない
This is crazy.
どうしたそら
Oh, that didn't work. Don't touch me! You fucking gorilla arms.
Gorilla arm.
Long arm.
Gorilla arm.
遅い
There we go. That's what No, we don't want to see that.
逃げ場はない
Bye Bye Blue, Snownami main Tsukasa. You'll see that later.
逃げ場はない
Apparently they're very good.
Yeah, it's kind of like insane. They give me a run for my
逃げ
money
場
all
は
the
ない
time.
逃げ場はない
I've never seen them fight before, but I'm super looking forward to it.
Yeah, Tsukasa is like the worst matchup for Tokyo because all of his moves are very close range.
真実をその目に
I hit you on the head and you got me anyway.
Right, you hit first. You make contact first. He's like, nah.
Like I literally hit your head.
His head is empty right now. Doesn't count.
食らえ時を食らえ
Very good.
Yeah, Tokyo's time stop ability is the absolute worst.
来たれ
Yeah.
Oh, I literally jumped into that.
Yeah.
俺が力だ
That's the best part. I don't really have to aim half the time. You just jump
俺を
into
超え
me
て
and
み
it
る
works.
逃げ場はないどうしたそら
Sorry, I'm stupid. Just stupid.
どうしたそら逃げ場はない食らえ 逃げ場はない
Tokyo and Ovan fights are just grab festivals.
That they are. Yeah, Wolfon's jumps
What
are
are you
awesome.
doing?
Running away from you. Oh my god! He ducks under everything. Oban's too tall.
Custat, I think you measured Oban.
Yeah, he's. What is he? Are you talking about the heights? He's 6'8", and Tokyo is estimated to be 6'5" because of the comparison.
黄昏の旅団のギルドマスターね。正体を知られては困るのかい。
I'm so sad we can't get the special line. He's not gonna say it.
I know, you have to beat me to get that. The really
Yeah.
disturbing line.
That's the real goal.
For
逃げ場はない。
Oban to beat me, so we can get the really, really, the most fucked up line in this game, I think.
Right? So for context, every character encounter has their own little special flavor text. So you can possibly get a very character specific entry and like exit line. Yeah, Oban's for Tokyo is like a little messed up. in true Oban fashion.
I'm gonna go double check that.
Well, it's in character. It's not wrong. It's just wrong.
That's another thing I should point out. If anybody, both notices errors or spelling mistakes, or if you know a bit of Japanese and you hear a voice line and then you read my translation and you think, that's not what it sounded like, please let me know on Twitter or email me or whatever, because when I did this, I didn't have context for every single line. And then it took a lot of playing again and seeing it in the game and changing things, and then there's also other things, like I said, like between my translation and when it was input into the game, it had to be hand input by somebody else, and it kept, there's all these games of broken telephone going on between us and the game. So if you notice something, please let us know, and I will change it for the next patch, which we will probably put out in half a year or so, when we have enough really to warrant putting in.
But you still got me.
Like I said, head empty, man.
Yeah, I burnt it into my eyes.
As for that line, I just checked, it's pretty close to what's being actually said.
さあ、乗り越えてみせてくれ。
Makes me feel very vindicated.
真実を焼き付けろ。時を刻みつけろ。
Wrong move! Kana.
Oh, Oban's timer doesn't go down because I stopped the time. That sucks.
真実を。
Oh, he's still scary, man.
God, stop fucking under everything! No. Tokyo, how are your knees not bad?
They probably are.
Actually, yeah, they probably are.
He grew awfully fast. Probably has horrible knees.
さあ、乗り越えてみせてくれ。
Yeah, bye bye Blue. I don't think anybody's playing Black Rose tonight, which is unfortunate because I would like to see higher level players because she's so interesting. We all love our specific characters.
Oh, Tokyo, your eyelashes in this game.
Right?
面白い。
Oh my god, his grab!
逃げ場はない。
Just a bunch of monkeys, man.
Not out of the people who are playing. No.
Yeah, for all I know, there may be.
さあ、
Block throws is
乗り
fun to
越えて
use,
みせ
but
てくれ
yeah, nobody here's me. I'm using kite.
Goodness.
真実を
Oh my god.
Oh, sir.
時を刻み
What the hell? No! Oh, you get up so slow.
A lot of the move names had to be adapted because each kanji allows for 3 English characters in the memory. And a lot of the time, in all fighting games, really, in RPGs and so on, too, they have these big kanji names for the moves, but they're not like, they're never too many characters in numbers, so I have very little to work with in terms of what's actually said. So, there are some that reflect skills that were in previous .hack games, and there are some that I just have to pick up to use it in the game.
Hey, maybe we will get the fucked up line.
Why? Who knows?
Round 4, fight!
さあ乗り越えてみせてくれ
Very good! Very good!
真実を
Ooh, okay.
ここまでか
Oh my god, Ovan, the worst timing!
逃げ場はない
It's fine, I can
Honestly,
just
that
take it
kind
a little bit,
usually works in your favor because you know I'm coming and you can block.
さあ
right?
乗り越えてみせてくれ刻みつけろ遅い
No.
Very good!
Oh.
どうした
I don't think you'd be able to combo if you can launch that far. No, you're not next to the wall.
Amazing!
ここまでか
Oh no, the cat's being a bother. Where am I kidding?
逃げ場はない食らえどうした
Oh.
どうした
Okay, so we learned you
Oh,
can just
no,
do that
that is-
forever.
That is punishing as hell.
どうした
Oh.
そら
Oh, gave myself palpitations doing that.
フードを取って
Fair enough.
There it
Great.
is.
It would fit too.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that line.
Because, yeah, in Japanese, it's like, what would you do if I pulled that down and revealed your form? Like, what then? You know? But still, it's this
All right,
weirdly forward line.
so we have
Anyway,
one
yeah.
more.
Yeah, it's 1-1. This is the deciding match between Ovan and Tokyo.
正体を
Who
知ら
will
れて
win?
困
Will
る
the extra few inches on Ovan's height really decide what happens in the end?
Extra
Or will
few
the
inches,
power
huh?
of youth, yes, or will the power of youth and raw fists do the rest?
Office. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
どうした
I like am watching it delayed too, so I'm not seeing
逃げ場は
what's
ない
happening in real time. You guys are reacting to things I can't see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because falions, you're like in our ear, so you're not hearing the actual. Okay, yeah, super
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, we is our first time, so it's okay.
Very good!
どうした
Touch me.
I'm not doing the whole melee combo. I've got a freaking dodge off. Only one.
食らえどうした
Um.
Wrong still. Oh no, you should absolutely bet on Tokyo. We play often, all the time, and I don't win.
The only one that we know for sure who will win, for sure, is Saber.
Yes.
I know that for sure.
No, I would say for sure.
I think we all know for sure.
I could count on my hands the number of times I have been.
Yeah. I think Custat is definitely ranked 2 worldwide. And Saber is ranked 1.
Who knows? You might pull off a miracle on stream.
Woo!
Well, Custat will be the most tired out of all these matches.
Yep.
Round 2, fight!
Tokyo.
First attack!
Let go. Too early.
Sometimes you get lucky. Don't touch me!
I need to make you panic until you use your gauge.
No.
Whoosh.
Oh, shit.
Come on, I didn't ask for that combo.
Never mind it.
Oh, the head bonk didn't work this time.
Tokyo.
Round 3, fight!
さあ、乗り越えてみせてくれ。
It's so fun watching people walk in this game.
Very good!
Oof.
真実を。
Damn it, that is so hard to time. We'll get it eventually. Especially with Ovon, though.
Right, he just falls different. He's just built
ここまでか。逃げ場はない。
Oh, I didn't even know you were close enough.
I didn't know how far you were.
That was pretty far. Oh, God, grab.
That grab could have connected, but
逃げ場はない。
it's fine.
Yeah, you'll accept it.
Tokyo.
So if it looks like I'm like cheesing it with
like-
Ovon, it's because his hit is really unique. Whereas the only way to really combat close combat fighters like Tokyo is to basically just like yoink him before he gets the combo. We're almost there. I'm throwing.
Alright, time for Snow.
Oh my god.
Oh, we cannot wait to watch this. I want to see Tsukasa Master Destroy.
Yeah, I'm really curious too. So Snownami cannot join voice chat because construction work. But we will be here to commentate on all the top level Custat play. I'm excited to see it myself too.
Here we go. I always feel like I do cardio when I fight them, so. I just realized we maybe should have watched battle comments.
Guys.
Yeah, oh well. I thought about it, but then I forgot after we actually started. The only thing that bothers me about Tsukasa is it's really weird that they gave him blue eyes.
Right? I thought that was only a.
Does he not have blue eyes in the show?
No,
Like
they're purple.
Yeah. Huh.
Very odd.
Literally unplayable.
Shut up.
I'm gonna have to ask ryudogaming.
Snownami Tsukasa.
No!
That's the one I use.
This is
Yeah,
interesting to watch.
Snownami's something else.
Bye Bye Blue, who are some other underused characters in the community outside of Black Rose? Well, for one, there isn't really any community yet either.
Yeah,
so I don't think that
basically we're starting from the ground up now that it'll be available in English.
Yeah,
there's not
so
enough
please-
players to say there's underused.
Please make sure to join our Discord server and we can build that community and then you can find out for yourself. But for the most part, there's only what, 8 characters in the game. So there's really not that many that can become underused.
Tsukasa is definitely a character for contemplative people. Like,
Contemplative is very interesting to use.
I'm too stupid, which is why it's hard for me to fight him.
And you play Big Monkey Man? Is that why?
It's like trying to play Toho close range.
Yeah, basically.
Getting my cardio in. Here we go. And sweaty. Eddie.
If there's anything that's like
Oh no!
like landmines.
Yeah,
Just
I'm too stupid for that. It's like people. I once faced Sora who knew really well how to do the bananas.
That truly is.
I feel like Tsukasa's got too many options for me, and then I end up getting overwhelmed.
hitting her a lot, so I can understand that. Yeah. But like, I try to use, I'm like, I want to do lace. No, it's just not full. And then, oh no.
Azir Spix says, if only this was more than an extra for the movie. There was so much potential for lots of characters to get in. Yeah, if you read that interview I translated, you can see exactly how they decided on why this game was made and how it was made. For the most part, it was not a last-minute decision, but it was difficult to produce because it was done alongside the film, which was already using so many resources at CyberConnect 2 more than ever before. And also the balancing might come off as a bit weird, and you can see in that interview too. They talk about how the people making the game were very good at fighting games, but then they were told by Matsuyama that the game was too hard. So. But I think that only really comes out when you do the final boss, which is actually pretty hard.
And then a lot of people, I'll see them say things like the characters are broken, but after playing it a lot and playing with people who do specialize with characters, I would say that it's actually super well balanced. It just is a matter of getting good with the character. I think the only one that I would argue is maybe broken would be Kite.
Yeah, the sheer damage output on Kite.
Because he's fast and does good damage and his...
He's the protagonist.
Yeah, he said I'm the main character.
Yeah, his kit is super well balanced. Basically for every type of player. And a lot of other characters on this roster don't have that flexibility, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
So while this was like an add-on for the movie, it is still by every means mainline entry into .hack.
Yeah, it's very fun. The moves are very easy to get used to. I'm not a fighting game person, but I do have a lot of fun with this.
Forgot to change the versus. It says I'm doing it. I promise you, I am not playing.
Oh yeah, the top part's so good.
Sorry. I can change it right now.
Is this still the first match?
Yeah.
No, this is Alex has been playing this entire time.
No, I mean the first in this set.
Yes, this is our first match. It's like this every time we play. Like literally every time we play is very intense.
This is the kind of stuff that people who are playing game want. We should be able to have matches like this where it's evenly matched and like the only factor is just like.
I think the quality of this game, it can be attested to the fact that like it is an add-on game, but CC2 has years and years and years of experience making fighting games. So it's really
so
well
fun.
made. Yes.
You don't normally think while playing?
No. Like I legitimately have to like contemplate shit.
That Leiza's aerial combo. I didn't know that was a thing you could just keep doing.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's so hard for me to dodge like speed bullets too, because Tokyo's too slow.
And if only Custat acted like this in .x9, that show would be like 13 episodes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Silver Knight was a lot more fun.
Oh yeah.
Snownami's reflexes are really
Yeah.
That's the real reason they didn't join Call.
Lucky me. All right, match 1 over.
Oh man.
The Saber fights will be a lot faster. Because they'll kill me.
You guys are hyping me up too much.
No, we're not.
相変わらず暗い顔してんな。顔がよく見えないけど。
I'll try not to make him go too fast.
Just play as we normally do. It'll be interesting to watch, I'm sure. Oh man.
Lugo's not very playable as a crime.
I know
Yeah.
why he's not, especially with like how he was by the end of Bullet, but like, oh, I would have loved
Lugo
it.
would be perfect in this match. Can you imagine Lugo versus Custat? No, that would be.
I think Lugo would probably play like O1, to be honest.
Probably a bit faster, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right, he wouldn't just walk everywhere.
An Adley side would have been fun to see.
Oh, that would have been so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
おいで。頼んだよ。
Onling and Orca aren't in the game, but you got Gondo and Bowser on the
Heck,
front
we got
back.
their HD remix.
Vermilion says what they should do is remake IMO2. Hopefully, that might be happening next year.
We're all praying anyway. There's not any evidence. But...
I mean, I think among us, we would want the new .hack game more than
Yes.
anything else. But the remake is probably what would happen next if they were to do more .hack, and it would probably happen next year because it's the 20th anniversary. In a few weeks, actually, it will be Tokyo Game Show. So keep an eye out on that schedule. Maybe that would be a place to announce such a thing.
That is where they announced Paprika, isn't it?
No, they announced that in Famitsu.
Okay.
But they've announced other .hack titles there. Yeah. Again, Vermilion says, Hell VR is in a good state. Give us a proper VR MMO. If you read that interview again, Trilateral dialogue on my website, you'll see that the director of this game had also toyed with the idea of doing a .hack MMO. But ultimately, like Matsuyama always says, that's not really what the series is about. And they originally created it so that people who can't afford or run MMOs would be able to have the enjoyment of one on an offline mode. So yeah, that's why there's not going to be VR. And also the VR is just not there in the market for the average consumer yet. Kuso asks, how much longer is the stream going to last? Probably not much longer. If Custat wins this, then we'll move on to Saber, which will be quick. And then I'll play.
Okay.
Daniel Costin says, I don't remember whether or not there's any .hack game in which you can create your own character. You
There
can do
is,
that
in fact.
.hack Fragment, the PS2 game that lets you play the world, and you can play it online. If you
That
look
also
up-
has a emulator community.
Yes, yeah, I think it's called Fragment Resurgence, or I think they just go by Netslum now. But if you look up .hack Fragment, you can find ways to play it now with people, and usually they meet on Fridays.
Yeah. They have a pretty booming community. It's pretty active. So that's...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's it's really grown since last year. Like, your skills and BBS is working.
Oh yeah, they got a
Yeah.
ton of new stuff working. It's actually doing
It's-
super well.
It's really cool. On Friday nights, you can join stranger lobbies and stuff and just meet people, and it's very cool. It really feels like a whole.
Man, no matches are not quick.
Long range versus short range.
There we go. Sus.
Yeah, Kaufman. There is an offline mode of Fragment, and I believe it's been fully translated now, not by me, but by their team over there. So you can check that out too.
GG as usual. No. Now we will be moving on. Saber, the final
Yes.
boss, who will brutalize me. Here we go.
Saber is, like I said, the highest ranked player in .hack Versus.
Please.
There was one time I watched Saber beat this entire game in one sitting, so it's their field of study.
This will go super
they
well
say.
for me.
Saber has a PhD in kicking ass.
Exactly. Here we go.
Round one, fight!
No.
So hard.
No. No. No chances.
You say I hit hard, but you hit pretty hard too.
Yeah, but you're so friggin' fast.
Gotta have something.
Very
Look at that damage, dude! Come on!
I don't even know why Kite has an exceed. Doesn't need it.
know, right?
Also, fun little fact thing.
Sorry.
You can't even hang on. You're such a bastard. No, we
said
can't
it
show
too
it.
late.
Next time when
Alright,
we get
I know what you
when
wanna
we get
show
down
off
to
now.
quarter.
Gotcha.
Or maybe we shouldn't. Or I guess no one will notice anyway, and we can just not mention it. Or-
We're a minority.
Yeah. We could post. You could post that later.
Nice.
Oh.
God! Oh, ouchie. Why didn't I connect with that?
Oh, because I'm in a suit and I have another frame where I'm attacking.
You see, Saber knows everything right down to the goddamn frame. So,
Here it goes. I'm dead.
You could have bursted out of that.
It was.
Don't give up.
I'm not.
So fun.
I never do. I get too frustrated to give up.
Although I hope we can still get this.
Oh,
do
we
have to
will.
show
Saber
both
will
girls.
definitely data drain me.
I don't think
They
many
love
people turn
doing
off
it.
their ultimates.
I did a few times.
Well, yeah.
I think we don't wanna feature the first. Well, you gotta succeed. That's the only one that matters.
I tried my ult to test that block, much to the disappointment of the viewers I will have.
my god!
Yes,
No!
I got it. No. Okay, I've definitely won on my mind. That's all we need to do. His special was really fun.
Yeah.
Turns into a chin, and then you can just destroy. Stock and
Also
destroy.
incredibly satisfying to watch because Data Drain got the glow that it deserved.
It's
Every-
true. I want a divorce.
Every single character gets their own special chin as well.
Yeah, it's cute seeing all the different chins.
かかってきなよ。どこからでもどうぞ。
Can't even block your stuff when you're coming to me. I don't. Ugh. Touch me. Oh, the mouse. Okay, when Tokyo's health specifically gets under 25%, he starts mouth breathing in distress. So there you go, there's that. No one else does that. I'm sure anyone who knows what's up with that knows why. Little thing there.
What a strategic
Use of that.
yeah, you just moved right out of the way of the X. Easy.
Are you okay, I forgot this.
Round 2, fight!
Don't touch me.
It's freaking rolling, I swear to god.
I know, it's like
counter
worse.
to
It's
literally
worse than the
everything.
unison combo.
Vermilion asks, would a fan-made balance patch be possible? No, but the balance is fine. We were talking about it.
Literally, the only one that I personally have a problem with is Kite.
He's an asshole. I'm an asshole.
Yeah, it might just be because of Saber. I don't know for sure.
God, Tokyo's chim sounds like so much easier to deal with compared to like Haseo's chim.
Oh god, yeah. All I can do, man.
Round 3, fight!
Why are you so hard to block?
Can't give away my trade secrets.
Shut up. It's already almost over. Here it goes!
You denied me a perfect, so it's okay.
Oh, boo.
GG.
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
score. Look at that. That's so bad. Anyway,
That was fun.
yeah, Saber is probably #1. I guess that's it.
I guess put it on the last slide of the PowerPoint, or just when I can talk about the end of this. Oh, that's fine too. Actually, that's okay. I
Well,
just
we
saw
can
the
still
actual thing
talk
now.
here. So
Yeah, yeah. So basically, thanks everyone for watching. With this patch, all of that major stuff, like the third season stuff I posted on that list, it should all be available in English now, right down to things like the archive and Stranger Things that I've translated on the side. So when this comes out, there's officially no excuse to not play season 3 of Dot Hack. Please check it out. I really implore you. A lot of the opinions of it in the last 10 years have been colored by impressions by fans who can't speak Japanese, or based on non-canon stuff like the manga and so on and so forth. But now you can really see it for yourself. So yeah, please enjoy. For everyone on the stream, you can go to my website, falions.net/installation, right now and go download it because that's up. And then I'm going to upload I'm going to change my translation page so it's all available there. But thank you so much for playing it. Thanks to everyone who joined for participating on a Wednesday night. And yeah, please enjoy. And I only do this so everyone can love Dot Hack as much as I do. And thanks to the efforts of everyone like Kaze Trigger and the people at the Fragment server and so on, such a big chunk of Dot Hack is now available in English, where it wasn't before. So thanks for playing it. This has really been my hard work of the last year.
and we're really looking forward to having more people in the community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to have more people to play with and people be able to like actually enjoy the story mode. And really get into season 3 because I feel like it's really underappreciated because we didn't get it officially. So
Yeah, you can join our Discord, and if there's any issues you have, or if there's questions you have about even just about the series, about where to find certain things and so on, you can just join and ask us, and we'll be more than happy to tell you. Like I said, if you notice errors in the scripts and stuff, I think you can DM me on Twitter. It might be open to everyone. But if not, just message me on Discord or email me. I think my email's on my site too. And I will put together some sort of form or something like that even on my site, maybe in the future for that. But yeah, we are always so happy to explain everything about Dot Hack to people who care to listen, because it's been mostly us for the last few years just talking about this. So yeah, please join.
Saber has a challenger.
Looking forward to it.
I guess that's it. I guess we're gonna turn it off now, right? Anything else?
Yeah, about this stream itself, we will keep doing stuff like this in the future, for tournaments and God knows what. But we have a really nice frame here that Custat made for the stream, so we're gonna keep doing this in the future. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, and who knows, maybe you'll be in the next one.
That would be cool. We would really like to figure out how to make the tournaments like very interactive, so it can be like a fun thing to do. Maybe seasonal, since it would be like some orchestrating. But we can figure all that out if you join the Versus Wednesday Discord.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
I think I don't have anything else to add. So, are we done?
I guess that's it. Follow all of us on Twitter. Maybe we'll have non-Dot Hack things to talk about as well in the future. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll just shut this shit off.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks again,
for
everyone.
coming.
Bye-bye.